they got this big old pot and they're gonna feed the community. They're gonna like have water like in there, and they're gonna put this powder in there, and they're gonna put more powder in there and some seasoning. They're gonna light the bottom of it, and they're gonna grab some jasmine rice or balsamic rice or some rice. Basamati, my bad, I said balsamic dressing. But it's basmati rice. They're gonna put that in there. They're gonna put that red seasoning in there. It's gonna be real good. They're gonna put that flour stuff in there to shake it up to make it thick or whatever. They're gonna keep putting water in there and more of that flour stuff in there and more of that flour stuff in there, because that's what make it really, really good. And then they're gonna get this big spatula so they can mix it up together, and they're gonna work together to mix it and add the rice, because you can't have no good food, Indian food, without that basmati rice. Basmati rice. Y'all know what it is, basmati rice. And then they're gonna work together, and they're gonna spin it around, and they're gonna put their food in here, and they're gonna mix it around, and they still mixing. They gotta make sure they get the leftovers out. Then they're gonna put some oil in there, because without the oil, it's not gonna taste like nothing. You gotta have oil because it's healthy for you. So they gotta make sure they put that oil in there so it can stay moist. And then they're gonna mix up their little spices and just throw it in there because it's fun. Just throw it in there because it's fun. Look at it, it looks so fun. And then they're gonna put their little shells in there. That's good. It's gonna make it crispy. That's good. Yeah, they putting a whole bunch of shells in there. Everybody watching around, just throwing little seeds and whatever they want in there. He wants some milk in there, so he gonna throw him some pack of milk in there. They're throwing them seeds in there because it's good for you and it look good on top of it. Then they need a ladder because they might climb in there to, actually put their feet in there. They're gonna have to stump it. And blue jeans really help out with this, so they're gonna grab another can so they can make sure that he's safe and can put it in there, because you got to scoop it out for the whole residents to eat. And then they're gonna take it to everybody so they can share it, because it's gonna be their dinner for the whole year. And this is gonna be a good, well Indian prepared food. Like, if you're into Indians, like in the community, like they are really community, they make sure they eat. And like, you see his feet not in there, like they just on top. So you should be able to eat this. And then his foot not in there, it's just on top. So this is very healthy. You're gonna be good. It's gonna be good.